Everyday normal situations are taken for granted by us Earthlings. But when a friendly Martian is stranded here on Earth, the ordinary becomes the hilarious on My Favorite Martian, today at 5:30 on TV 53. Well, boys and girls, it's time to say goodbye. The Beatles will be back tomorrow. We sure hope you'll join us.
At 53.
Good afternoon, boys and girls. It's time for those lively lads from Liverpool, George, John, Paul, and Ringo, the Beatles. And here they come.
A nuclear nightmare. The man who downed a Shaw. Man's distant past. The Navy's future. War. Peace. Taxes. Pot. Inflation. The realm of Hollywood. The kingdom of oil. Ballet's top princess. There isn't a subject under the sun or an issue on your mind that you won't find covered in the pages of Time.
For Time is a news magazine that does the homework for your head work. The stories behind the news that's happening to you.
Everyday normal situations are taken for granted by us Earthlings. Paul and Ringo, the Beatles. And here they come. Afternoon, boys.
Ladies and gentlemen, Dick Clark.
Have I got music for you? 13 of your favorite records or tapes for 1 penny when you join the Columbia Record and Tape Club. In all my 27 years in the business,
Everyday normal situations are taken for granted by us Earthlings. But when a friendly Martian is stranded here on Earth, the ordinary becomes the hilarious on My Favorite Martian, today at 5:30 on TV 53. The Flintstones are next on TV 53. Well, boys and girls, it's time to say goodbye. The Beatles will be back Monday. Morning at 8 on TV 53. Good afternoon, boys and girls. It's time for those lively lads from Liverpool, George, John, Paul, and Ringo, the Beatles. And here they come.
He walked to the nearest intersection, looked.
See the invincible Hulk, dedicated to the destruction of evil. Watch the steel-bound crime fighter Iron Man. A crash of the magic hammer, and it's the mighty Thor. And visit the deep, dark dungeons of the sea with Submariner. Watch for the superheroes tomorrow morning at 7 on TV 53.
Everyday normal situations are taken for granted by us Earthlings. But when a friendly Martian is stranded here on Earth, the ordinary becomes the hilarious on My Favorite Martian, today at 5:30 on TV 53. The Flintstones are next on TV 53. Well, boys and girls, it's time to say goodbye. Here they come. On TV 53, the comedy is absolutely out of this world.
Now, what in the world made him do that?
That can't be done.
Jim, you're absolutely right. It can't be done.
Forget your earthly problems and enjoy a half hour of fun and fantasy.
You know, you are my favorite Martian.
My Favorite Martian, today at 5:30 on TV 53.
Professor.
Crash of the magic hammer, and it's the...
Everyday normal situations are taken for granted by us Earthlings. But when a friendly Martian is stranded here on Earth, the ordinary becomes the hilarious. On My Favorite Martian, today at 5:30 on TV 53. The Flintstones are next on TV 53. Well, boys and girls, it's time to say goodbye. But and Ringo, the Beatles, and here they come!
Probably. Do you keep in touch with the Beatles? It seems you do.
Yes, in England I always see whoever's there. I spoke to John 3 days ago on the phone, wherever he was. Well, he was in Japan, that's where he was. So yes, we keep in contact, you know. It's not like everybody believes this big split.
You know, we hear things about, oh, the Beatles split up was so awful and there were hard feelings and everybody was fighting. Couldn't just be smoke where there's no fire.
We were fighting. I was very annoyed when Paul sued me.
Paul sued you?
Yes, I was very annoyed.
Why?
Because he was a spoiled brat.
No. What was his claim?
His claim is that well, it was all over the Alan Klein deal. Sorry, Alan, but this is life. You know?
Alan Klein is an attorney, I believe. What did he have to do with Paul?
He was the manager. He was the manager of, at that time, the Stones, the Kinks, and the Beatles, and Dave Clark, and a lot of other groups he used to be the manager of. And so things weren't going too well, and Paul decided to sue it, you know, and to sue the owners of the company, which was the rest of the company, which was George, John, and I. But that's enough of this.
You know, I was a big fan of yours when you were acting. That'll Be the Day was, I thought, wonderful with David Essex, and of course you did Candy.
I did Matthew Christian. I did one that's never, I don't think it's ever been seen in America, called Blind Man, which I play. I don't know why twice they made me. I can't do accents to save my life. It's always a Liverpool Mexican.
I was going to say,
hello, gringo, how you doing? It's always Italian Mexican I do. So, but they like it.
What about acting in the future?